Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Super Shogun Wrestling presents Rock and Wrestling. I, of course, am JLC, and tonight I am being joined by my new co-commentator, and I will allow him to introduce himself now.
I am the loud bald man himself. My name is Peapod, and the path to the Samurai Slam makes it right now, here in July, for Rock and Wrestling for Super Shogun, and we are kicking things off here with a gauntlet match with a man who has some bad intentions, as always, and I guess he's coming right now to the desk.
Absolutely, Roberto Cruz joining us on commentary tonight. He is not the one making the gauntlet. J.J. Hughes,
no,
the man of his ire, however, is. What is a gauntlet, you might ask?
Well, obviously, J.J. Hughes is going to be going through not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 men if he can get through all 5 men. So after a match is done with the first person, the next one starts up. And Mr. Cruz, welcome to Super Shogun.
Who are you?
I'm brand new here. I don't matter, but you matter, sir.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Which I can say no about.
Roberto Cruz, it must send fire through your veins just to see the entrance of this man, a man I believe you once called friend, J.J. Hughes.
Unfortunately, but everything's got to come to an end. Just the fact that this is the man, and I use that term loosely, that all these people want to cheer for, I don't understand it. I'm glad I ditched him when I did.
The chap daddy, J.J. Hughes, wants to run the gauntlet, Mr. Cruz, of everybody in your symphony of destruction, it seems.
Yeah, you know, that's 4-on-1. I don't see him getting past a single one of these men.
And that is the name of the game here, folks. If J.J. Hughes loses at any point along the gauntlet, that's it. He has to win consecutively, over and over. There will be no breaks in between. He will be exhausted by the end of the first fight, and will still have many more to go in front of him.
The strategy for Mr. Hughes is simple. Compete and survive each round of the gauntlet, but this is what he wants. And if he wants, his hands on you, Mr. Cruz, he's got to go through everybody tonight.
Oh, he ain't getting past the first person. Look at this.
Well, here's what I'll say. He looks cool, calm, and collected. That does not look like a man who's intimidated by what's in front of him.
Intimidated, he's an idiot. You see the way he's gyrating his hips? Clearly blowing himself up before the first match even begins.
I will have to agree with Mr. Cruz here. You don't want to expound on too much energy. You want to try to make every single one of these challenges very quick.
Absolutely, but calling the man an idiot is difficult, as he was our inaugural Ronin champion. I don't think you just come into possession of a title like that for no reason. I don't think it's happenstance.
No, and we'll see the Ronin championship a little bit later on tonight, and I'm sure that Popeye the Sailor Man got shrunk here at Super Shogun, but the Symphony of Destruction is all here.
This is incredible.
This is, incredible is one word, not maybe the one I would choose for it. Interesting. Don't know exactly what he's going for here with the sailor look. But
I mean, it is for the veterans, and veterans come in all shapes and sizes and looks, obviously, and he's showing love, I guess.
He's a Navy man.
Yes, hey.
And folks, as ridiculous and silly as these people sometimes come off, make no mistake, they are the Symphony of Destruction for a reason.
They've run ragged here at Super Shogun for quite a while, being led by Bad News Cruz, obviously, and we will see how Hughes survives tonight.
And Eddie Lee Black circling the ring. He has been one of the many, shall I say, instruments in the symphony. Such a calculating mind, and has been going towards their success, but he is not the only one. I mean, he has really gathered such a rogues gallery of people who will put their life on the line for him. And I got to be honest, I don't quite get it. Cruz,
I mean, you don't have to get it. The fact of the matter is Eddie Black is a mastermind, a veteran of the wrestling business. He teaches each and every one of these men how to get the most potential out of them. And there's a reason why JJ's not going to get past number 1.
Hey, listen, I'm not talking about Eddie Lee Black. I think he is a mastermind. I'm saying I don't understand why these people follow that man in that goofy sailor outfit.
He must have something on everybody, on everybody. But maybe they owe him money. I don't know. Maybe they have they're being blackmailed. But we'll see the official announcements.
It looks like
now.
Juice Huerta is going to be the first to step in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Elimination Gauntlet match. With 20-minute time limit. Today we have our champion, the irresistible one, here from his runways of LA and New York. He's your champion, your champion, JJ And tonight, this one man will be fighting against the composer of chaos, the mountain of the sound, stealing lyrics and his entire symphony of destruction!
And I have to say, though, I would hope that J.J. Hughes could be victorious only because I think the match between you and him would be absolutely incredible, Cruz. I think you two could put on a clinic. I just don't see a path to victory here. There's just too many opponents in front.
I mean,
And here we go.
we have gotten started, obviously, as you mentioned, JLC. One man going one-on-one or in one match, but then doing a multitude in a row that you have to, like we said, the strategy is to make it quick.
Yep, absolutely. Juice Huerta is going to try and make that difficult for him.
As Hughes has tried to slow already things down in the opening minutes, but Juice has the easiest job, I feel like, because even if Hughes survives Juice in this symphony, he is already wearing the opponent down. So every member after Juice in the symphony has a bigger and better advantage. But as you mentioned, Hughes is a former Ronin champion. He's our inaugural Ronin champion. He knows what it takes in the situation here.
Beautiful scoop slam by Huerta, doing another one, serving seconds, baby.
Very, very powerful slams, and as you can see, that the height differential doesn't mean anything, especially with the strength of Juice going for the hat trick now.
Oh, baby.
Maybe it was just, I thought it was too much, but I think he turned a negative into a positive there and dropping down into his knees there into the side.
But to your point, Peapod.
Yes.
Juice Huerta's mission is not to win.
No.
It's damage.
It's just damage. It's all it is.
Dude gets
damage.
to go in there with the sledgehammer and have fun, but right now...
Hughes is 2 for 2 on these slams, and let's go maybe turn it around and do a backbreaker there.
Interesting. It's like he took what Juice Huerta was going to do, and it's almost like he performed a more crisp version.
Ooh, beautiful drop kick there.
Shut up, a more crisp version.
I'm just saying that backbreaker alone was certainly smoother than what Juice did.
And he's about to grease up those lips and get a little bit more, but a drop kick there into the chest by
this
Juice.
Is forever Hughes' downfall. He tends to just spend a little bit too much time reapplying, gloating, fanfare, all that kind of stuff, and man, it just bites him in the butt.
That's not enough, and Juice, and you can see Juice is not in any hurry to go for the pin. He wants to try to break things down as much as he can.
And already Hughes is in trouble, right? Like, this match should have been like I need to do a roll-up. I need to somehow pin him in like under a minute.
Exactly.
That ship is sailed.
No, it's all gone. Yes, Cruz, sorry.
He's too thick-headed. That's the thing about it. People think I hate JJ Cruz. He's a great competitor, a great wrestler. I wouldn't have teamed up with him if he wasn't. But you hear the way the people cheer for him. He got a thick skull because people like seeing him put chapstick on. See,
So would you say that's your major frustration, is that you feel like his fame almost overshadowed yours, or you think he's an undeserved?
Oh, look at Fisherman Buster. Here we go. 1, 2. 3.
Beautifully done. J.J. Hughes finally dispenses. Oh, when Maverick Caleb James wasting no time. Like I said, there's no pausing here. Go ahead, Chris.
That's fine. You know, you got lucky, one guy. We got 3 more.
Maverick is now coming in, representing the Symphony here against JJ, and I will give JJ his due. As much as the pop and circumstance we saw throughout that match, he did execute a beautiful fisherman suplex in the pit and hold it down for that 3 count. But once again, now this is the disadvantage in a match like this. He needs to continue that speed, that strength, and try to get past all the other members of the Symphony.
And now look at this. This Wraith, shall we say, been coming out for weeks now. Stands near the ring, and then he leaves. No, he's not said anything. Nobody has any leads on who he is or what he wants, and what he might be interested in.
You guys have ghosts here at Super Shogun?
Yeah, well,
apparently.
You know, with traditions as old as our Shogun traditions from Japanese-style wrestling, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, JJ now has...
turned it into a beautiful pile driver.
I thought JJ was going for an air raid crash, going for something. Turn around, here we go, pin attempt.
And hang on, look at
Check
this.
It. Oh, he's right in the rope.
Referee very smartly noticing JJ's positioning in the ring there.
Oh, and low, watch for Eddie.
Oh, and Eddie Lee Black missteps, and down he goes. JJ Hughes has cleared an obstacle.
Oh, there we go.
Maverick ducks it.
Oh, and got some from behind, a big leg lariat there, pin attempt. Here we go. 1, 2, oh!
Cactus Tate Manson coming in, breaking things up. That'll disqualify Maverick, meaning J.J. Hughes somehow
survives.
Advances.
Okay, this is fine. Tate Manson up. This is a guy I like. Look at this viciousness right here.
I will say Manson came in hot-headed, attacked Hughes from behind to continue this match in the Gauntlet match, but Hughes turned it around there and taking some of that vicious against him, and now going in for a choke now. And an eye rake there by Manson. Oh, a splash there, and we have the official word. It was disqualification as the match continues here in this Gauntlet in the opening contest here at Rocket Wrestling here at Super Shogun.
And look at this Cactus Tate Manson using those long, lanky legs.
I think Hughes is out on his feet.
Oh, and finally chops that tree down. J.J. Hughes is in real trouble here.
Oh, now he's just, again, this is the Symphony's goal. It's just to wear this man down. They don't want to, they've already lost 2 men. Maybe the hot-headedness of Manson here caused that second fall.
But frankly, it doesn't matter if he finishes him right here.
Exactly. And then the referee's giving us the word and saying, no, it's continued. Yes, Cruz.
You can't hear him from here saying, I quit.
No, pin attempt, there we go. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness, almost. Puts Manson away.
And again, Manson just goes into that uppercut. Those heavy strikes from Manson.
And now going for a suplex, perhaps.
Got it. Got all of it. Cruz, I have to wonder, you know, you were friends with Hughes. You went up and down the roads here for Shogun. But is there any remorse in your heart about what's going on right now?
Remorse is for the weak. I don't feel any of that. I'm so elated to be seeing this right now.
Manson going up.
Oh, got all that splash there.
Not fancy, but effective.
It is.
Painful.
And it looks like he may have taken almost as much damage as he inflicted, as he's having a lot of trouble here regaining his feet.
Referee's checking up on Manson. He might have maybe injured a rib there. Some of those splashes there when you get up that high and looks like he's gonna go for the mist here.
Oh, and hang on here.
Oh, crusher there from the second rope.
And hang on.
Oh,
once again, another disqualification.
It just seems like the frustrations from the Symphony is building here.
And this is it, folks, their last line of defense.
One left. Steven's the last one?
This is it. If he goes through Steven Lyric, he will be facing you in 1 month's time.
I'm not worried about it. I mean, look at that strike.
The damage to J.J. Hughes' body and also his resolve has been catastrophic.
You know, a lot of guys in the locker room are known to say that Steven Lyric is the most intimidating man back there. And nobody wants to mess with him. So JJ,
it's hard to be intimidated in that tiny hat, though.
I have talked to a lot of wrestlers. I've never heard that before. 2 count.
2 count there by the referee. And as Lyric says, now the toughest job for the Symphony to try to put an end to this.
And look at this, Maddie Fine, kind of looking on helplessly.
Ooh.
She's really not been the asset she has been in previous weeks.
And it's at 1, 2. Only 1 count there.
Hughes somehow staying in this. I don't even know how. He looks like a rag down there.
I mean, Hughes is going maybe on muscle memory, on maybe charisma alone. Maybe it's the great people here at Super Shogun. Maybe it's the revenge on you, Cruz, that's fueling him throughout this match.
Yeah, I mean, Cruz, let's put cards on the table. You've been putting this dude through hell for months.
Yes. Well, it doesn't even matter, though.
Oh, my God.
Massive monkey flip there.
Because he's not going to get past Steven Lyric.
1, 2.
And look at this once again. Where is he finding the strength?
Well, whatever it takes, he's fighting through it all right now.
It looks like Steven Lyric has split his pants.
That's the least of his worries. He's going to put JJ away. Does anybody have any water right now? I'm parched.
And look at this. Hughes viciously fighting his way back into this, but Lyric's not allowing it. The back and forth continuing. Oh, hang on.
I think he's getting a second, maybe even a third one. Oh, here we go.
Cactus Tate Manson up on the ropes.
The distractions here from all the members of the Symphony of Destruction. Oh, what's going on?
Oh my goodness, he's got some kind of music case or something like that? This is ridiculous.
Some sort of instrument of pain and torture?
And look at this, Matty Fine
or
checking his boots?
Or a trumpet?
Oh my goodness, he's playing taps.
Should we salute? Do I have to stand?
It feels irreverent not to. This is insulting. Folks, tonight's show is all about the veterans, and he is making a mockery of their traditions in the ring right now. And Austin Travis has apparently had enough. Oh my goodness, J.J. Hughes taking advantage of the distraction.
Wow.
Austin Travis apparently has had enough. And hang on, Roberto Cruz.
Cruz is requesting a microphone.
Hughes, you idiot! You think that's it? We got one more. You're not done yet. Bring him out. Bring him out.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding me.
One more? How does Hughes have any strength yet?
My goodness, I should have known. He has been joining me on commentary. He's been angling for matches. He's been doing everything he can. He's been talking how great Symphony of Destruction is. I suppose it was only a matter of time before he wheedled himself in. And now here they go.
All of the members of the Symphony of Destruction have made a purpose to try to go after J.J. Hughes with Mr. Daddy Money here with a sidewalk slam and taking all of Hughes and probably broken him in half.
Pete Daddy Dollar now stomping on J.J. Hughes. And this is a bit underhanded.
Underhanded? You know you got to have a good insurance policy with any plan.
I'm just saying you really put it to the ringer here. The guy just fought 1, 2, 3, 4, and now he's on his fifth.
Oh, watch this. Look at this. Remnants of Ilya Tapora dropping Charles Oliveira.
All right.
Brutal striking.
Feels a bit personal there, but all right, I'll let that slide.
There we go. Well, this match continues now with an impromptu fifth man.
And look at this. Hughes is somehow chopping at Pete. I don't even know how he's doing.
I mean, he's backed into a corner. He's just swinging for the fences and trying to do something, but I just, maybe it could be too much too late.
Oh, my God.
With that lariat that turned him inside out.
Folded him with his gear on.
And this is it, folks. Oh. And look at this gloating. It's like he's a hyena picking the bones.
Oh, yeah. Show him what's up.
And Pete is calling for the finish.
Let's see what Pete has in mind
All
here
the
from
way
the DVD position. Oh, and Hughes gets out of it.
Hang on, JJ.
Oh, a Superman-like punch there. And a chop and taking Pete down. Oh, got all of that kick.
And PJ, no! Oh my God, the Illuma kick!
Calm down.
I think he took a couple of teeth out there.
Oh my goodness.
I think we're about to take a flight from coast to coast.
Oh my goodness. JJ Hughes seems to be in a position, folks. Cruz. And look at this. Folks, listen. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous, but the story here though, Peabody, no,
it's okay, but the story here is that J.J. Hughes survived. J.J. Hughes gets his hands
on
Cruz coming up.
Here's the problem, what condition is he going to be in if they don't let up on this? The match is over, the referee doing everything in his power. Hang on, here comes Brody. Referees!
Super Shogun management trying to clean up what's been going on with the Symphony of Destruction. Trying to get a little bit of order in the beginning.
Mad Dog in there. And look at this, Cruz.
Asking for a microphone. As Chase is going down and talking to the big man.
Hang on. Benjamin Brody's got something to say.
All right? You ganging up all the time, that ain't gonna happen, okay? Because next month, Samurai Slam, you, Roberto Cruz, are gonna go against the man, Chap Daddy JJ. In a cage.
Whoa! Dang on, he just said in a cage. Doff my ears deceive me?
Me versus JJ in a steel cage?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. I'm good. I'll give it to you, JJ. But I don't want to see you around here anymore. If I meet you, you leave Shogun Wrestling. No more social.
Cruz trying to dictate terms.
You leave Shogun. Loser leaves town.
It's official. Samurai Slam. Roberto Cruz versus Chad and JJ Hughes. That's right. Steel cage, loser leaves town.
Deal.
Well, chapped asses aside, Cruz, Hughes, August 30th, Samurai Slam. Tickets are available right now on the Super Shogun socials.
I think that Cruz was backed into a corner and accepted the only deal on the table, and he did not look happy about it. But I am.
It's already kicking off here at Super Shogun. Here for Rock and Wrestling, JLC Peapod on the call. Thank you for joining us here for Super Shogun Wrestling. We still got a huge event ahead of us. As we continue on here at Rock and Wrestling, we have a very unique match. If the first match wasn't unique already enough.
Listen, let me tell you some history here.
Let's go.
So, Ryan Crowe and Vince Diamond relatively new on the scene. They did some Shogun Dart.
Yep.
Really, really promising talent. And all of a sudden, they went up against each other and they put on what I would consider a match of the year candidate, but it came to a standstill and there was no clear winner. And then they did it again, and it's been like this back and forth over and over, with one person gaining a win and then the other person gaining a win, or a double disqualification. There's always something where there's just no deciding factor, but every single time they meet in the ring, it is a different type of match, and it is always show-stopping.
Obviously, Ryan Crowe coming in, kicking things off here. The amount of talent here in Super Shogun is something to be amazed about, something very unique here in the Midwest, something very unique in the Michigan scene, and we are glad to showcase for all of you here checking us out here at Super Shogun.
Here we go. Of course,
shine bright like a diamond.
That's right. Ryan Crowe's opposition is this man, the shining Vince Diamond. And here's what's interesting. They wrestle very differently. Vince wrestles kind of like a big guy. He's tall, he's lanky, he's got some good big boots, he hits hard.
Yes.
But when he stands toe-to-toe with Ryan Crowe, they're like the same height, even though Crowe tends to be a little bit more flippy, as you saw in his entrance there. But man, they can both throw down. I'm telling you, you're in for a treat right now.
I cannot wait. We'll take it back to the ring with Chase giving us the official announcements for our next contest.
As you can see, equal love for both of these competitors.
Throughout the wrestling world, when you come across a couple of familiar faces, people that you've always had like this competition feud in, and as you've already mentioned a bit of times, here we go,
oh, Vince Diamond.
Right off the bat, Diamond and Crowe seems to be like one of those feuds that people will talk for years to come about how these two men started off here in Shogun, and the series of matches between each other with already another roll-up attempt there.
Oh, look at that, one apiece.
Both right off the bat, trying to feel each other out with a pin attempt very quickly. Unlike the opposite what we just saw in the very first match, these two men wants to get it done and get it done quick, but it's also, that's 2 out of 3 falls if you did not catch that.
So 2 out of 3 falls. Basically, the idea here is after there's a pin, a submission, a disqualification, a countout, basically a finish to the match, there will then be a second and potentially third. Hang on! So one person has to win 2 times to actually win. So we should have a very definitive winner tonight, finally.
Finally, it's Diamond now, smash mouth style, with that roaring elbow, and now going after Crowe in the corner here with these strikes.
And look at this, stomping him down into the corner off of his feet.
Both styles of wrestling, very, very, different shades of gray here, but also at the same time, both very unique, and they seem to have each other's number here. But Diamond now getting a little bit more vicious as we see here, taking a little bit more of the count in the corner with that choke, and now going after the strikes now.
And now it's looking like corner to corner. Hey, oh my goodness, so vicious. It took Crowe right off his feet. And now,
as we say ropes, but those are high tension wires, just with a little bit of coating. That's it. Those all hurt. So every time anybody goes off the ropes, those are just slamming into high tensile wires there that can break skin. And if you got so thrown in the corner as we saw there, it could mess you up a little bit.
Absolutely. And look at this, Ryan Crowe now has a side headlock. Looks like Diamond's going to break out of it.
Here we go off the ropes with a clothesline there from Crowe.
And what you said, Peapod, earlier is so true. At any moment, they can move fast. They can both slow things down. They can hit hard. They can go, they can fly high.
Pin attempt. Here we go. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. The referee is keeping a close eye on this. And as we said, just because the first fall happens does not mean the match is over. We continue, once again, the best 2 out of 3, as now Diamond continues the assault on Crowe.
Naturally, whoever gets the first fall has the advantage. Oh, beautifully done.
Crowe floats over and about to put it away here, but maybe took too much time, and Diamond taking it on himself with a very interesting neck breaker there, but not enough to capitalize for a pin.
Here we go. That's second
1, 2.
And it did.
And it did. You're right.
Already, this is awesome. Before the first fall is even fell.
The Super Shogun faithful really showing love with 2 young men. Really trying to make a name for themselves to move up the ranks here in Shogun. And look at this.
He catches him.
2, 3.
Oh my goodness. Crowe with the first fall. Roll up. And Diamond, you can see the shock on his face.
Oh, it catches Crowe. And now more viciousness we're seeing now from Crowe.
Unleashing the fury.
Diamond,
Unleashing the fury of the first loss there. Man, they don't call it high risk, high reward for nothing, though.
Correct, but I think Diamond is pissed off for already losing that first fall and going now into the lower back, which is very smart. 1, 2.
Kick out after 2 by Crowe, but man, what a beautiful backbreaker sidewalk slam combination.
Diamond is trying to concentrate on the lower back. When you're someone who likes to go up to the top rope, trying to go high fly, taking the guy and grounding them on their game, and going after the back and the legs is a great strategy. Pin it down. 1, 2.
He may have 2 in a row. No, he does not.
Crowe turned that around very quickly. That's the quickness. Not only just speed sense, but reaction time as well.
Absolutely. Very smooth. I've had butter grittier than the way these 2 move.
You're making me hungry, man.
Yeah, well.
There we go. We're hungry for more wrestling here at Super Shogun as Crowe's going to go up for a vertical suplex. They're making Diamond think about it. Picture perfect suplex, but as you can tell, you can see he's grabbing his extremities. He's trying to get some more blood in there from some of the damage from earlier in this match.
Look at this, going for a set. And hang on. Wow.
The strength. It turned around to a Falcon Arrow there. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness.
Not enough to put it 2 straight.
Can we just appreciate the strength of Ryan Crowe for a second to lay him down and then back into the Falcon Arrow? What pristine control.
Well, you spoke about how the history of these 2 men have gone from Shogun Dark to the last couple of matches. They're starting to learn so much of each other. They have to turn things around.
Another roll-up. This could be it.
Only a 2 count. Very beautiful.
Vince Diamond could probably never look himself if he lost 2 consecutive by roll-up.
2. Oh, so close there. Inches away, centimeters away with that running knee there. Got all of it.
And now Vince Diamond dead in the center of the ring. Ryan Crowe trying to make his feet, finally does, but these 2 are starting to get exhausted.
Crowe is now going once again like a bird of prey, trying to get some kind of scraps here.
Hey, listen, Crows love to find shiny things like diamonds.
That's true. But
Diamond
does not catches Crowe here.
It's like he dared him.
Oh, turned it around there. DDT there from Crowe. DDT 1.
This is
2.
it.
Oh, only 2 count once again.
Somehow, Vince Diamond has dug into a well, a reservoir I didn't even know he had to kick out of that one. Fight Forever chants ringing throughout the Dragon's Den arena tonight. And well, they should be.
As Crowe now trying to get desperate here and see what he can do to take Diamond down for one more pin, one more submission, something to get a win here, which would scream a lot to Shogun management about the future title defenses of some of the great championships here.
Absolutely, and look at this Ryan Crowe. He has been in control for a long time.
Diamond meets him halfway. Oh,
It's like every time Vince Diamond does something, Ryan Crowe's ready to counter somehow.
I think Crowe has Diamond's number, it seems. But Diamond is not giving up as Crowe fights back here right on the outside. Goes in right there from the midsection here. Let's see what Crowe has in mind going. And Diamond thinks he's outsmarted Crowe. Springboard.
Oh my goodness, into a face buster, dead center of the ring. And that's it for one apiece. Folks, it all comes down to this.
Diamond found the opportunity. I think Crowe had went one too many times to that high-flying style that he's used to, and he met him halfway with an answer. And again, that shows you how close these two men have fought and know each other.
And look at this. Vince Diamond's so exhausted. It was like he took every ounce of energy he had to counter and pin, and now it's like they both just had to take a second to reset as they both try to make to their feet.
As Diamond and Crowe now both on their feet. One fall apiece. This is for all the marbles here. And both men are just wildly hockey fighting here in the Dragon's Den.
Yeah, I mean, this is not coming down to strength, speed, or anything like that. This is coming down to heart and soul and who wants it more. Hang on! And Vince Diamond saw it coming.
Trying to go maybe a ricochet there of some sort, but dumping Diamond down. And now both men are on the outside, and the falls on the outside, the count out on the outside is still in effect here as the referee has now begun.
Now, of course, always remember Japanese rules. We do a 20 count all the way to 2 already as Vince Diamond's spine getting slammed into that post.
I mean, that is a solid post holding up the foundation here at the Dragon Den. As both of these men just fighting with all they got and now putting Crowe into the side of the ring where the metal and the wood meet of the frame of the ring. Both men want it so bad, and I'm sure,
my goodness, Vince Diamond crashing into the stairs.
and I'm sure the powers that be, Mad Dog and Brody, are keeping an eye on everything because our next challengers for the great titles here in Super Shogun, one of these men could be the next challengers.
Absolutely. Both Ronin and Samurai Championship on the line against one another tonight. Hang on, Ryan Crowe breaks up the count.
That's very smart. And yes, as you mentioned, it's sword for sword in our main event tonight here at Rock and Wrestling, but more on that in a little bit as we continue here in these 2 out of the 3 falls, 1 fall apiece between Diamond and Crowe.
Oh my goodness! God. Basically caved his chest in right there. And now Vince Diamond getting control of this match and going for seconds.
God. It's those chops that are just, you just hear a thunk.
Yep.
That's the worst.
You know that he's going to feel it in the morning more than he does right now, and he's feeling it a whole lot right now.
I'm feeling it right now, and I'm right here safely behind this desk. I say safely in quotations, because you never know. It's wrestling.
Absolutely.
As Diamond continues here against Crowe.
On the outside of the ring, back up to a
We are at a 10 count, so we are halfway.
Jinx, you owe me a space on. That's a thing Tommy and I used to do.
Dang it.
Now you know. Now you know. And look at this. Now Ryan Crowe, Vince Diamond fighting outside for quite a while now.
Crowe threw his knee into Diamond, who was draped on the stairs there.
That's what they call being caught between a rock and a hard place. And hang on, reversal!
Oh! Diamond resets the count.
And the referee getting frustrated, like, hey guys, you can't win out there. You can lose out there, but you can't win out there.
Oh, and
goodness.
Looks like we have some handcuffs here.
And this is ridiculous. Referee pleading with Vince Diamond not to do this. Oh!
Crowe caught him halfway, and now both men.
Hang on.
I think turnaround is fair play, because now Crowe has now.
I think they're handcuffed together through the turnbuckle somehow.
Well, both men.
Oh no!
Well, you spoke about rock in a hard place here. Both men are now handcuffed to each other.
They cannot enter the ring. They're stuck. This is like a bad
Three Stooges episode,
Yes.
if I have ever seen one.
Absolutely ridiculous. And look at this. They're both furiously, simultaneously fighting to get in and stopping the opponent from getting in. This is ridiculous. If it ends this way, we still won't have a real winner.
We're at 16 here. Couple of moments away.
And folks, this is an ending more tragic than Romeo and Juliet.
The referee's like, somebody.
Bagging him. Oh my gosh, no. And I am as frustrated as they are. Once again.
Well, I'm sure we're going to try to get a lockpick of some sort, because it seems like Crowe and Diamond are stuck there in the corner. We still don't have a winner. We still don't know who's the better man, as both of these young, hungry talents here in Shogun are giving it all they got.
Listen,
You guys want to keep doing this back and forth? This is not the night to do this. Hey, listen to me. Samurai Slam. You two? That's right. Last man standing match.
oh my goodness. No way. Well, I don't think there's any way we won't get a definitive winner.
I feel like, well, the gauntlet is thrown down. If you're not coming to August 30th Samurai Slam, it'll be your fault. We now already have a loser leaves town cage match, and now Crowe, Diamond, last man standing.
Oh my goodness. Cannot wait.
As we continue here at Rockin' Wrestling in the den of Super Shogun, things are about to get real dark, real mean.
You know, the Den, it has been such an interesting road with them lately. They ran roughshod over Super Shogun from the beginning, nearly 2 years of destruction and holding those tag team titles with a vice grip I have never seen before.
The Dean of Mean, Caesar Asher in the front, the Mighty Bojack behind. This is the Den.
And then some miscommunications, and then of course last month they had to fight each other in a lumberjack match,
which broke down
oh my goodness
in the wildest fashion if I ever seen it.
I got involved. I don't like to get involved, you understand? I don't like to get involved, especially where these two are concerned.
Well, the Den are just bad attitudes, and even badder violence when it comes into the ring. And in the midst of everything in that match between both members of the Dead fighting back to back, had everybody, including custodians, referees, the management here to break things down, but two men really tried to step up to the Dead. And I don't know if it was for the safety of for themselves, for the good people here at Shogun, but Rick Cartier and Backwoods Bam stuck their nose in the Den. The Den wanted nothing about it, and now we're about to see a double dog collar match here tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. And listen, the Den, they are as dangerous as they come, of course, but if you're going to draw two opponents, I don't know a more interesting duo than the tactician, hard-hitting Rick Cartier and the insane, the unpredictable.
Unpredictable is a good word. Backwoods Bam, you're right.
And here he is, old school, the man who walks the King's Road.
Talk about a man that emulates everything that Super Shogun is about. It is Rick Cartier. You speak of the King's Road, you speak of that old school. There's no flash, it's just violence, and it's heart strikes from Cartier.
And now, a favorite. And you gotta love him. Backwoods Bam and Rick Cartier is having a little fun himself.
JLC, I've seen many casts of characters throughout my realms of work throughout the professional wrestling scene, and Backwoods Bam takes the cake.
Yeah, he's an interesting fellow, all right.
As we send it back to Chase in the ring for the formal announcements.
Welcome to the Tornado Tag Dog Collar Match! This match has a 15-minute time limit. Competitors must remain connected until submission or pinfall. In the corner to my left, from the terrifying heights of Mount Rushmore, weighing at over 700 pounds of pain, we have the Dean of Meat, Caesar Asher, and the Mighty Bojack. Together, they are in the corner to my right,
Hoss fight.
Gotta love that.
I mean, it might be a Hoss fight in the tag team name, but it's also a Hoss fight we're about to see here moments away.
And as you can see, referee linking them together. They will be linked together by a dog chain the entire match.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. All four of these men, unpredictable, angry, pissed off, hard-hitting. More adjectives that I can muster right now.
I'm not saying there's not going to be any wrestling moves. I'm saying there's probably not going to be a ton of wrestling moves.
Definitely a change in tone we've seen throughout everything, and this and we're only a partial way through here tonight.
Yeah.
And that's why you need to get hip to Super Shogun.
And look at this. Backwoods Bam. I mean, I know so few people who can stare at a man like Caesar Asher with no fear, and he looks excited. Look at how excited he is.
I mean, he's probably getting, Kaya's own supply of moonshine, I swear, because that man, seen into the eyes of Caesar Asher, you will see your life flash before your eyes. You'll see your grand ancestors' life flash before your eyes before you try to intimidate somebody like Caesar Asher.
And then, talk about matching energy. Rick Cartier and
the Mighty Bojack.
I mean, just two, it's like two grizzly bears that both just woke up from a nap and they're hungry. They're going to fight each other.
Two badass MFers.
Yes. And look at this. Both sets of partners testing the chain, coming close.
Oh, and it's already broken down. No wrestling moves here. This is going to just be pure violence, but we will try our best to follow all the action here at Rockin' Wrestling. And definitely The Rock is definitely here in the hard-headedness of everybody in this match. I'm not speaking about the great music that we heard earlier tonight.
Lemon Frog killing it earlier tonight. And look at this, Bam and Asher on the outside. And oh my goodness, look at this, Cartier and Bojack.
They're going back and forth on the one side of the ring. But Bam and Caesar now just punishing each other. And Bam, the smallest man in this match, which is saying something because Bam is usually the biggest man in the yard.
Right, for sure. But man, no less intimidated for it. He is just fighting tooth and nail.
But it seems like Cartier is.
Oh my goodness! Right away, smashing Caesar Asher into those steps.
And I think Cartier got busted open right in the opening moments of this match.
Oh my goodness!
For those who are the weak of heart, I would think you should peek through your fingers while watching this match here, because we don't want you to go away. Clearly.
Oh my goodness! Cartier's head bouncing off the ring canvas. And man, Bam has had Caesar's number since the start of this fight.
I mean, I have never, for the short time that I've gotten experience with the Den, I've never seen Caesar Asher in a state like this.
Absolutely.
I am shocked.
Bam just shoving that chain, he mashed it up, and he's just smashing it into his face right now.
What you guys are doing up here in Upper Michigan? Holy hell.
Yeah, well, Cartier bleeding out all over everything. That's what we're doing. As he continues to hammer at Bojack's back on the outside. Oh,
and caught that rope in between the mighty Bojacks, so to speak.
That's and then a slap in the taste out of his mouth, and here we go.
The hardest hitting man on the Shogun roster. No, don't come over here. Don't come over here.
Listen.
Please, no, go over that way.
We're just talking heads. We have nothing to do with this.
No, I don't want near this. Please, no.
And look at this. Wow. Using that chain.
As Bojack going right into Cartier here, inches away from our desk. And now it looks like
I'm going to step aside.
Bojack has got.
Oh, my goodness. As if blood wasn't enough.
Oh, God.
Oh, and ring bell. Oh, ding in the bell.
Try to fix that.
Later on.
Put a little glue on that. That'd be fine. As we continue the violence, it looks like Bam has got a barbed wire crown here.
Oh my goodness, and he is ripping it into Caesar's face right now.
I mean,
so we're gonna have blood from two different places. Beautiful.
I mean, fine. Just some disinfectant spray. You're good. The den will look. The Dragon's Den here, not the Den, but the Dragon's Den here will be good as new. As both members of Hoss Fight taking it to the Den here.
Caesar Asher bleeding all over everything on the outside as it looks like Cartier getting set up against that.
It looks like that slab of wood.
Yeah.
And now all four men back inside of the ring.
Cartier falling just short of it, thank goodness. As Caesar Asher and Bam find their way back into the ring. Caesar finally taking control here.
That's the violence that I've seen from the Den, and now it looks like, and a huge clothesline on Cartier. Pin attempt, 1, 2.
Kick out after 2.
Yes, there is a pinfall on this, but that pinfall and submission is still in effect here in this dog collar match.
Just there aren't any other rules. That's it. You gotta just finish your opponent somehow.
You know, the basics here, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, hang on. Ooh, DDT by Rick Cartier.
The desperation DDT
And look at
there.
Caesar might kill Bam over here in the corner. He's choking him to death in the corner. There we go. Referee breaking it up.
The referee keeping an eye on all these competitors. And look at Caesar. He's in a whole nother realm, and now he's taking his violence onto Cartier.
He's trying to do something with Cartier, but Cartier is attached to Bojack, who's on the outside.
It's almost like an anchor. You're not going to get very far, especially how the sides of Bojack is on the outside.
Yeah, you're definitely not moving him in. And look at this table, ad hoc table in the corner here.
Ad hoc table, I like that.
Yeah, it's still to be used. And as they continue to fight near it, but not on it. And it continues to fall further and further. And hang on.
Oh, here we go.
Not good. Bojack and Caesar.
Back driver there. Got all of them through that ad hoc table.
Beautifully done. And now we find ourselves with all four members struggling to gain their feet. Bojack, the only member. And that is short-lived as he crawls. Their chains are getting intermingled. There's a first pinfall. Oh my goodness, backwards Bam trying to get onto Cartier to sort of put the nail in the coffin there, but Bojack breaking things up.
You need a lot more nails in this coffin to end the type of a match like this, and now, as the Den now are both on a vertical base, and that's always dangerous. As long as there's oxygen, going through the lungs of the Den are coming out for violence.
Yeah, I mean, this is their MO, right? They just always find a way. Their teamwork is so incredible. They just know how to manage the ring so well. It's almost like it's just a matter of time. It's not an if, it's a when with the Den.
I mean, you talked about how the Den ran roughshod here and holding those dual samurai swords, being the tag team champions here for the longest time. And we will see S.O.S, our current champions, that they lost it to in just a little bit here at Rock and Wrestling. But the Den, I know, it doesn't matter what titles or championship or whatever opportunities they want. They want one thing and one thing only, and it's violence.
Absolutely. And look at this. This piece of wood, this slab here, it is not broken, and so it looks like Caesar is going to have some fun with it.
There we go, as picking up Bam, slamming him down.
No question about if it broke that time, and look at this Bojack somehow has the collar off.
I mean, there's only so much damage you can do, and like, these are big men, and those are really heavy straps, and that tells you how strong these men are, that not even the strongest of the strong dog collars can keep them held together.
And look at this Bam on the outside as Caesar takes him into the audience.
As Cartier now taking it straight to Bojack there with a clothesline assisted with the chain, and now pin it down. Here we go. One,
this could be
two.
it. Oh my goodness.
Only a 2 count there. Really, everybody exploring the space here in the Dragon Den, and it looks like
one of Cartier's finishers is that lariat. So that was a very dangerous position for Bojack.
Very, very, very true. And now we got more plunder on the outside here as Caesar and Bam going at it once again. But Bojack inside of the ring with Cartier.
Look at these two, just a slugfest in there, beating the hell out of each other.
I've never seen anybody try to go strike for strike against Cartier, and it maybe not be enough.
Right? Same thing with Bojack, though. You know, that's like an immovable force meets an unstoppable object. Unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Whatever the metaphor is,
those two things. Here come chairs.
They're both. This is how you lose the venue, people. You know, you can't use the venue chairs. But jokes aside, this is going to just cause more violence here if this match wasn't already violent enough.
And look at this backwards Bam being choked on the outside of the ring by Caesar once again. Oh, and it looks like they're going to use these See, ad hoc table. That's
like
what they're
it.
making right now, baby.
I like it. It's the stunner there.
Oh, beautiful big bow stunner by Bojack, and Caesar, Asher, and Bojack seem to be closing in on a finish here.
I think so, and just dragging Bam aside. As now the Den wants to put an
Here
end
we
to
go.
this. Up top here from the DVD position. That's a whole lot of man about to go through the ad hoc table.
Oh, and that's that, folks. Good night, Irene.
With authority there with that DVD.
And you could hear those chants, folks. But listen, not able to capitalize. All men are down. Oh.
That was the scariest thing I've seen tonight. Is just of Caesar just sitting back up after all of that.
Oh my goodness. It's like I brought him back or something.
He did, and I think
Oh no.
desperation.
1, 2. Oh, backwards Bam saving his partner.
And Bam now.
Somehow digging into some wells of reserve.
I mean, he's gotten into a lot of family scuffles, and I'm sure at the compound he's staying at, he knows how to survive as he's taking it to both members of the Den here.
Oh, he is trying to fight them both up.
Oh, and a whole lot of ace crusher there from Caesar Asher on Bam.
Beautiful cutter, and now the beginning of the end seeming closer and closer.
I don't know where Bojack is going.
He is not connected to anybody and is free to roam, and he is doing so as he gets, oh my
Ladder.
God, as if there were not enough weapons in this ring.
As if it didn't get violent enough here, we're going to add more plunder here than a sale at the Home Depot.
Caesar Asher giving the referee the double middle finger, telling them everything he needs to know about what they think about him.
What is going to go in mind is, are they going to climb it? Are they going to use it as a weapon?
Now remember, Caesar is still connected to Backwoods Bam. They have not been disconnected. It's just Bojack and Cartier. Oh my goodness, this is not good.
I think he's trying to get some height against someone like Bam.
Oh, Bam knocks him down. No.
I think he just used how that ladder could not hold up the mass of Caesar Asher.
And look at this, Bojack coming in. His brother in arms, unconscious in the middle of the ring. He better find a way to fight off two people because he's in trouble.
Cartier's back up after moments out. Spinning back fist there. Might have knocked him out.
Beautiful world's strongest slam.
A scoop and a slam, but I can't follow up on there. Cartier's been down for the count for quite some time. It seems like the Den is back up in even better fashion.
Oh!
Cartier takes it to Asher.
Getting knocked on
And
the
Bojack.
outside.
And Bam now in control.
Oh my goodness, he's going for a double arm.
Oh, right on the ladder.
Approach to 1, 2, this could be it. Oh my goodness. The Den. Oh my goodness. This is not good for anybody. They are going to be furious.
Violence was the question, violence was the answer, and Huss Fight is your winners in a very violent, bloody, and disgusting acts we have seen here at Rock and Wrestling for Super Shogun against the Den.
Absolutely amazing Hoss Fight. I mean, look at him standing tall as the Den's still unable to recover. Blood was spilled. Ribs were bruised. Concussions were probably had, folks. And we are just getting started. We still have a whole half of the card to go tonight.
JLC Peapod on the call here. This is Super Shogun Wrestling. Don't forget, if you like what you see, subscribe where you get your videos from. Check us out where we're going to come back. Obviously, coming up next month, it's Samurai Slam, August 30th, SuperShogunWrestling.com. Get your tickets now.
My issue with you, Bam, goes all the way back to 2015. I made the sacrifices for me and my brother, and people were talking to me about some guy named Bam Grizzly. And truth be told, you are a great wrestler. You are a phenomenal athlete. But to even suggest that you are better than me or my brother is an insult to me and everything I stand for. For years, I shed the filth of your name on my history. But it seems that Super Shogun, all the work, all the sacrifice, 2 years, it means nothing! Because I did my job here, and then all of a sudden, you waltz in here like it's nothing, huh? You come into my company, you come in here on my soil and get into my business one more time after everything I've done for Super Shogun Wrestling. Ben Brody, you got a score to settle with Bojack, and he is going to end you once and for all. And Bam Grizzly was red, white, and dead all over come Samurai Slam 3. You.
Welcome back to Super Shogun Presents Rockin' Wrestling as we dive in to tag team title action.
Jesse Lee Christian, Peapod on the call here. Rockin' Wrestling here for Super Shogun. Already a first half of violence, of craziness, of unpredictability as we march towards Samurai Slam on August 30th. But today, right now, when we come back, we have our first of 2 Samurai Sword Championship defenses here.
Absolutely. Tag team champions S.O.S. pulling the very strange but very game Oh So Delicious.
Here we go.
Speaking of the ladder, here they come, and listen, odd as they have been, and they have been odd, they have been racking up victories over the last couple of months.
The gentleman in the mask is the Sweet Tooth Savage Cake Monster and his partner, the fantastic Camden Francis. They are oh so delicious.
And look at this, as is their custom, coming and handing out zebra cakes and other hostess snacks.
What? I'm the one?
Yeah, well, trust me, all you have to do is hold up your hand, and here they come.
Give me. I want one.
We gotta get my partner.
I want one.
Dropping.
Come on. I gotta keep the energy up. I gotta call 4 more matches here.
Absolutely, and we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Made in the USA, First Fitness, Pink Ink Tattoo, Live One, Realms, Chase Construction, Better Than Prawn, Covet Confections, West Branch Antiques and Comics, Kingdom Builders, Ogemaw County Voice, The Order by yours truly, JLC, AT&T and West Branch, Tiny Spark Studios, Jack's Attic, and the Woods of West Branch. Without you, none of this is possible, so thank you so much. As Oh So Delicious looks poised and ready for battle in their own unique, dancing, silly way.
This should be a very interesting matchup, and you know, both teams know how to have fun, but they're both very successful inside of the ring.
And the audience wants cake, and cake they shall get.
I mean, I too also want cake, but Little Debbie can only do so much.
And here we go, S.O.S, 2/3 of it anyway. Ace Evans, Nick Green, swords in hand.
S.O.S, obviously their third. Ray Larson is not in tow with us tonight. However, that does not mean S.O.S is not here to have a good time, to show love, and to defend those beautiful samurai swords that represent the Tag Team Championships. As Nick Green's already blown himself up moments before we started this match.
Not a good look.
Not a good look. Maybe
hanging on second wind.
Maybe still some cake from the back from Oh So Delicious.
And look at this, both teams fan favorites here. This is going to be another fun one.
I think so, and it's a great way to interject and energize the second half here of Rockin' Wrestling for Super Shogun Wrestling.
Nick Green loosening up as the corner. Super high five from Super Best Friends in the ring.
The littlest big boy, Nick Green, is going to show off and show out. Who wants it?
It sounds to me like the back side of the arena has it.
Near the entrance, near the fan entrance. I think that's going to be what's going on. And a high five and good spirits, and we send it back to Chase into the ring for the formal introductions of our first of 2 title defenses.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Super Shogun Tag Team title match. This match is scheduled for Thank you, Shogun. Time limit. In the corner to my left, weighing at 210 cupcakes from South Bend, Indiana, and your kitchen pantry, Camden Francis and the Pink Monster are oh so delicious.
And if that don't make you hungry, I don't know what will.
And in the corners of my right, the tag team champions, we have from Saginaw, Michigan, the amazing A7s and the electric Nick Green, making up 2/3 of Straight Outta Saginaw.
Straight out of Saginaw, making their hopefully next defense here at Super Shogun after winning those swords a few months back from the Den.
And it looks like oh so delicious. Ready to roll. Camden Francis stepping out. Cake Monster will be the first. Oh. And
It looks like we have Evans going to be representing S.O.S. So 2 of the bigger men of both teams going to kick things off here as we continue here at Rockin' Wrestling.
audience having as much fun as the combatants as we enter a collar double tie.
The Cake Monster. The cake monster.
Yeah. He loves cake.
He loves cake.
He calls his butt a cake. He likes to bite other people like they are cake. That's all I know about him briefly.
Okay. They're very interesting. And I've seen Ace Evans in so many styles, in so many places throughout the Midwest. And he's such a great veteran in that and knows how to have fun as well. And getting the monster off his game and a tag in to the littlest big boy of Nick Green. Don't let the stature scare you. That man knows how to get inside of that ring.
That is the aforementioned bite on the cake.
Yes, apparently we telegraphed it.
And Ace Evans in the wrong, or Nick Green in the wrong corner right now as Cake Monster makes his tag.
And here are the fantastic Camden Francis. A very, very fascinating team. And now already a tag into the Cake Monster. Both oh so delicious, keeping it fresh, keeping it hot. Right out of the oven here.
And look at this little shake.
Wow.
Oh, baby. Another tag.
You know what? It's one of those cases that you don't judge a book by its cover, because I was straight up judging Oh So Delicious, but they have already showed very impressive in the opening contest. They got a 2 count there on Green.
Yeah, they're doing all of the things that represent a great tag team. They're cutting off the ring. They're making frequent tags. A lot of moves together. They move in sync. They think as one. Oh, hang on.
But Nick Green.
They don't call
it and a big Enziguri taking out the fantastic one.
And now Cake Monster, head slammed against the turnbuckle as Nick Green and Ace Evans exchange another tag.
And a atomic drop there and a sling blade by S.O.S. and 1,
Some people call it a sling blade and others call it a Kaiser blade. And here we go. 2 count, and Camden Francis on the outside, making his way back in.
now the Cake Monster taking it straight to Nick Green, and a tag has been made to Evans, and I don't think Cake Monster realized what's going on. Here we go, both. Oh, stereo super kicks there.
Beautifully done, and all of a sudden, Cake Monster's head becomes the meat of a sandwich.
Oh! And a splash there, assisted by Evans. 1, 2, and only a 2 count from S.O.S.
Camden Francis almost getting in there, sensing the real danger. His partner was already in.
I mean, Evans knows how to handle himself inside of that ring, whether it's singles action, whether it's tag action, and he knows how to get it done, and that's why him and Nick Green have been so successful here in Shogun since becoming the champion. And obviously they're third in tow on Ray Larson. When sometimes they can't get it done, Ray Larson is the X factor and helping them out in matches, and we see them in past Shogun shows.
Absolutely, and look at this, Cake Monster fighting out of this double team.
Oh, a miscommunication on the S.O.S. side, and now Francis is in.
Beautiful.
With a hammer there. That will knock some teeth out, much like the teeth rotting from cakes. And a neck breaker there on Evans.
And Nick Green was waiting, and hang on, he gets caught in another one, and now all of a sudden, S.O.S. on the ropes, figuratively and now literally.
Here we go, Francis now, a big splash in the corner, holds on into a bulldog, got all of it.
Yeah, he really held on there.
He
Ace
did.
Evans' head slamming him out. Another tag.
Not going for the pin right away, which is very interesting. And now it looks like both a quick couple of tags in there for getting the maximum amount of double team action here.
It goes to show the character of the team. They don't want to cheat. They don't want to too long. This could be it.
2.
Oh my goodness. We were moments away from tag team titles changing hands, folks.
And that would have been a wild time. S.O.S. has been doing such a great job being great champions here in Shogun.
Look at this, Nick Green making his feet, Cake Monster waiting for him.
Oh, here we go from on the DVD position. No, Green moves it around. And now the littlest big boy got all over the Cake Monster there with a neck breaker there. Francis right behind him, going for a reverse suplex. No!
Oh my God!
Down.
Straight down, and it looks like Nick Green is out. Ace Evans doesn't know where he is, and Camden Francis is ready to charge.
Here we go. Francis now going to probably do the same to Evans. Oh, Evans, maybe not enough. Evans got him up.
Oh my goodness!
For the pile driver.
Not quite.
No. Oh, the strength of Francis.
Beautiful back body drop there. As Camden Francis trying to reassert control here. Tuning up the band.
This has been hot and fresh out the oven since the beginning bell. And Evans now trying to get Francis off his game, on his shoulders now. TKO!
This could be it unless Cake Monster intervenes. 1, 2, and that's it, folks. They don't call them your tag team champions for nothing. It's Ace Evans and Nick Green.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't know if we caught this in the hot and the fresh. I think a couple of fans noticed. I think Francis had his foot on the ropes and the ref didn't catch it.
Oh my goodness. The frustration. And look at this, Camden trying to say, listen.
Well, the Samurai Swords go back to their owners of S.O.S.
And oh my goodness, the frustration that they must be feeling right now. Oh, so delicious.
I mean, it was an unnecessary and sometimes, a mistake, so to speak.
Referees, I mean, they do the very best they can, but they're not infallible.
As S.O.S. continues holding those swords as the tag team champions here in Super Showdown.
Trying to be good sportsmen, but it seems like Camden Francis is too frustrated right now in the moment to be one back. Totally understandable.
As the tag team division grows here in Super Shogun, who will be next?
And hang on, Camden Francis frustrated as Cake Monster seems to be the only good sportsman on their team. That does not bode well for Oh So Delicious.
Straight out of Saginaw, returns to Saginaw, Michigan with those samurai swords in hand as we continue here for Rock and Wrestling.
You
You had to have seen it. That was our tag team title match. My foot was, oh my gosh. This means so much to us. I'm sorry.
What happened?
My foot was on the rope when you covered me. It should have been a broke up at 2.
I didn't
see it. I know he counted at 3, but he shouldn't have. Like, look, I have the replay right here. You can see right there, my foot is clearly on the rope. Those tag titles mean so much to Cake Monster and I. We can't have that be the last chance we get an opportunity for him. That can't be. Not like that.
Man, that's the best I can do. I can talk to Brody and try to get you guys another tag match. You guys.
Hang on.
Your decision's final, though.
I know his decision's fine.
This match is final, but maybe I
Hang
can
on.
catch Brody and get you guys another match.
I'll give you guys a deal. Since Jerry didn't see the foot on the rope, I'll give you guys another chance. We're down to fight. We're defending champions.
Yeah.
But if you can't beat us without an excuse, no more chances. We're on to the next one. So, since we're laying out the challenge for Samurai Slam, us versus you, round 2, how about we let them come up with the stipulation?
No, that's a great idea. Because I have the perfect stipulation in mind. Because one referee makes a mistake, that's no problem, I understand. I'm really mad, but I understand. 2 referees aren't going to make the same mistake again. So Samurai Slam, one more time. If we don't win, we don't get another chance. But there's going to be 2 refs. Because that is oh so delicious.
I'm defending champ. I'm with
It's
it.
the right thing to do.
I'm with it, Cherry. I'm counting on you this time. So this match is going to be called 2 refs, 1 match. We got this.
I don't think I like it.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that.
Number 1 contenders match. Brandon Day. This is for the number 1 contender for the Ronin championship. Brandon Day just had a series of matches with our not Ronin champion, but our Samurai champion, Jacob Braun. And let me tell you, these couple of matches, he was so close to obtaining gold on his debut. Only been in Shogun for a couple of months, and he's just a force, the Unchained King.
The Unchained King, Brandon Day, as mentioned by my commentary partner, and how successful he has been, not only here, but across the Midwest scene. Brandon Day making a statement, and he now wants that Ronin championship.
But standing across from him is a man who held the Samurai championship before. I mean, Erik Surge, you want to talk about a force. This dude is huge. He's 6'5", he's over 300 pounds of pure muscle and aggression, and he knows how to get it done, but he is explosive.
Brandon Day is no slouch here, and this is going to be a very hard-hitting matchup. And again, this is for the number 1 contendership for the Ronin Championship, which our main event tonight, it is sword holder versus sword holder, champion versus champion, Jacob Braun, Josh Morris. Somebody's going home with 2 swords.
Yes, right now they're fighting to see who's going to fight the winner of that match. I mean, they don't even know who their opponent's going to be when they win tonight. How crazy is that?
And who knows when that matchup is going on. It could be happening next month at Samurai Slam on August 30th, SuperShogunWrestling.com. Learn more and get your tickets, and follow us on social media as we are awaiting Erik Surge, the former champion himself.
And here he comes to a chorus of boos. Perhaps the most hated man in all of Shogun. I mean, this dude, he goes after children and he rips up their signs, if that tells you anything about his character.
I mean, a disgusting individual, but he can clearly back it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with him.
No.
But for that matter, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with the Unchained King. I mean, look at this guy. This is going to be a slugfest. This is going to be 2 big boys throwing down.
I mean, I know I've seen the Unchained King, Brandon Day, in many matches. A very hard striker, But I can't help to notice that normally his hands are free of any kind of issues. I'm noticing a little bit of a cast, so to speak, on the right hand of Day.
Yeah, so my sources tell me he broke his pinky and ring finger on his right hand.
Ooh.
They're taped together and then they're secured at the wrist. I don't know how much that's going to affect his offense, but it is on his dominant hand, so my guess is quite a lot.
We'll take it back to the ring with Chase for the formal announcements.
Welcome to the #1 contender. This match is scheduled for 15 minute time limit. Competitors are competing for a chance to wrestle for the Ronin title at the Samurai Slam. In the corner to my right, representing Ohio Valley Wrestling from Hollywood, California, weighing at 204 pounds, at 6 feet 4 inches. He's the history maker. He's the bomb, Erik Surge.
A former Ronin champion could be becoming the new #1 contender after this match if he is successful.
And in the corner to my left, from Bridgewater, Virginia, weighing in at 234 pounds, at 6 feet tall, he is the Unchained King. All bow down to Brandon Day!
No king, no masters, but the Unchained King, Brandon Day, wants to become a #1 contender for the Ronin Championship. Either one of these men have a lot to fight for.
Our referee making sure everything is ready to go as Chase steps out. And it is official, folks.
This is going to be a very hard-hitting contest. We spoke about some of the men earlier tonight of hard-hitting, but it doesn't get any hard-hitting between these two gentlemen. And, of course, the Ronin Championship. And it's been almost a sense of a person that has worked so hard in putting on these classic technical showcases, these hard-hitting bouts, the passion, the emotion in a Ronin Championship match means something here in Shogun.
Absolutely. And these two, they're so deceptive because of their size. They're both so technical. They're both so explosive. They can move so fast at the blink of an eye. And their size belies them. I mean, they are incredible athletes.
They are just big man with bad attitudes and hard strikers, and they want the Ronin Championship. As mentioned, as we heard in the opening introductions, the winner of this match will challenge the Ronin champion on August 30th at Samurai Slam. That is our anniversary, our biggest show of the year here in Shogun.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely incredible. They're adding this to a cage match, to a last man standing match. I mean, this is going to be a lineup that's just,
and I'm assuming maybe more title matches, more matches coming up. Keep your eyes and ears peeled on Shogun's social media as Surge controlling the action against Day here.
Look at this, Brandon Day escapes out the
Look at
back,
that.
and all of a sudden he's got Surge in a submission. Surge, great ring awareness on those ropes.
I mean, but he's 6'4". I mean, though, you don't really have to go very far to grab a rope to break up a hold.
Yeah, something Brandon Day has to keep in mind, right? When he's locking in a submission, going for a pin, he has to make sure he is well within the confines of the ring.
I mean, I've seen Brandon Day in places like NWA Exodus and Neo Pro across the Ohio circuit. But, Surge is coming from Ohio Valley Wrestling. We know the history of that company and that area when it comes to wrestling as a whole.
Not only coming from there, but he's a champ. He was a champion there, OVW champion.
That's an incredible showcase there, and it tells you the amount of people that care about that world and how much that means to them. But you're up here in Upper Michigan. You're here at Super Shogun in a whole nother world.
Oh, look at this.
With only a 1 count here, as Day concentrating on that headlock.
I mean, these two, all it's been is chain and hang on.
And you see the strength of Surge there.
Backing Day into the corner. And, ooh! When we said hard hitting, that's what we meant.
You heard it reverberate here on the Dragon's Den. But Day turning around there on Surge and once again concentrating on that headlock.
Beautiful side takedown headlock there. Now, once again, controlling Surge. Much better ring positioning here. And Brandon Day, you have to be very careful on the ground with him. He's a jiu-jitsu specialist. Tons of submissions in his pocket.
In the era of BJJ, that style is about capturing your opponent, almost like you're a human bear trap.
Absolutely.
You don't actually go for the offense, you're actually reacting to
and
your
here we
opponent.
go, look at this, going for the Kata Hajime, the Taz mission. But Surge, wise to it, immediately gets to the ropes and goes outside to the regroup.
As Surge getting pissed off here, taking a breather, but out of frustration. As the count begins, and remember, we have a 20 count on the floor. And we're already at 7.
And Brandon Day may have won the mental battle early on here. The frustration of Erik Surge spilling over as he gets into the ring here. Brandon Day giving him plenty of room to do so.
I mean, look at Brandon Day. He looks like he is television ready. He is big, he's jacked, he's tan, he looks great. He knows how to wrestle inside of that ring, but Erik Surge is a bad, bad man. He wants to continue that badness here in Shogun and maybe try to go after, once again, that Ronin championship as he's taking it today here in the corner.
Oh my goodness, rights and lefts, and look at this, the referee trying to back up a little.
And those kicks there, and now going for those elbows now from Day, and obviously we know Day can chop like the best of them, but he hesitated there, as you see it. I think that those broken fingers are kind of being a deterrent here for him.
Like the corner, but you're right. European uppercuts favoring those instead of punches.
I mean, it works out, and I think that shows you how much Day can work around a situation like this. That comes with that knowledge, that comes with that technical skill. You can't chop him, great. I'm going to uppercut you. Can't uppercut him, hey, I'm going to take you down with a move like that.
Yeah, it also goes to show how confident he is. I mean, I would be terrified to go into a match against Erik Surge in my best health, let alone with 2 broken fingers.
I feel like I'm in my best health, and I want nothing to do with anything in that ring right now. Absolutely. As Surge continues the assault.
Brandon Day now on the ground trying to make his way to his feet. Surge not going to let that happen.
There we go. Surge now just kicking right in the ribs. That rib area is so sensitive, and one bad move you can bruise ribs. You can hurt your chest. You can have a hard time breathing, catching your breath, trying to get more momentum on more wrestling. It's a huge target in anybody's chest.
Brandon Day finally making his way to his feet, trying to elbow his way back into this match. Oof. Erik Surge not letting it happen.
A collision there, but now Surge trying to dragging over those high tension ropes that we have on the wrestling ring on Day. And Surge is in control now off the ropes. Day turns it around, ducks under, and goes up and over. Oh! Knock him right in the chin. It might have knocked him out. Here we go.
On 1, 2, 1 contender. No.
Brandon Day only succeeding in a 2 count. Day got him right in the chin. That man went down like a house of cards.
Yeah, it was almost like watching a lumberjack fell a timber, like just down. Oh, a miscalculation by Day.
Oh, look at this. The explosiveness, once again, the technical know-how of Day. But Surge just,
I mean, my God, the power.
Huge power and turned into a power bomb. 1, 2.
Day just managing to get the shoulders up. If Surge had been positioned better with his legs over his shoulders, that could have been the difference. Sometimes, folks, that is the difference between winning and losing. It's a game of inches.
The 3 seconds in a wrestling match is the shortest and longest amount of time, depending who you are. And now Surge going on the attack with an uppercut to the back of the neck. As now the referee checking out on Day, making sure he is not knocked out. But he is fighting hard. He knows how much he wants that Ronin championship. And I know Surge wants to get back on his pedestal for sure. And Surge becoming Ronin champion, we would just never hear the end of it, I swear.
And look at him. Surge does this great technique where he slows things down. He gets the pace he wants. He's so good at dictating ring pace. It's one of his strongest attributes.
It's very smart. You work your opponent on your dime, on your time.
Brandon Day, a punch to the solar plexus. He's trying to roll away. Surge not letting it happen.
Putting all of that 6'4", 300-some-pound frame on Brandon Day there. And now he is just the cock of the walk right now and in full control. Once again, slowing things down, putting on his dime. That's what Surge is doing.
Vicious chop, and Brandon Day can hardly get to his feet before he's knocked down again.
I know it's just only been a small amount of time that Brandon Day has been here in Shogun, but he has already gotten a lot of fanfare, and these Shogun fans are very loyal to those who they like, and they see something in Day.
And look at this, Erik Surge just not letting Day do anything. Every time Brandon Day tries to fight, he comes back with something like this.
And Surge feels like he is the coolest guy in the ring, making penguins sweat as he boasts around the ring.
Brandon Day stuck in the corner now, just taking boots. Referee trying to get control of this match. Backing Surge up.
There is a 5 count in the corner. If a wrestler violates that, that could be risk of disqualification. But now Day is trying to fight back with those big shoulders there. And yeah, I mean, he's trying to go for some of his patented chops, but he's coming in here with a bum hand.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that is so unique about Day is he's so good at using every part of his body.
And I mean, he does one from the left. It may not be as effective, but still a chop is a chop.
And hang on, the temptation was too great, and he is realizing that he has made a mistake here.
As you saw, he grabbed his arm, his wrist, and his hand, everything, but he wants to do more of it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and just right there, a shot to the throat there by Surge.
And now Surge coming in with some chops of his own, unhindered by any injuries on his right hand.
All right, turns it around on Day. Surge now trying to have an explosive combat, but Day trying to get Surge over for a backslide, not enough. Surge ducks under, here we go, German suplex from Day.
Beautiful snap German there. I mean, he pulled it back fast, and look at Erik Surge. He's not in his prettiest position.
No, he just folded himself into the corner in a very unique predicament, and now Day taking any energies he's got to take down the big man.
And look at this, Surge not seeing it coming. Lariat into the corner there.
Day wants to put Surge away. He wants that Ronin championship. He wants to challenge it next month at Samurai Slam.
Going for a third, beautifully done.
There we go, Day going up to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? The Unchained King about to go for a crown!
Wow, beautiful. And right in the center of the ring, Surge in real trouble.
2 count there. Unorthodox move for someone like Day to go all the way up to the top rope, but got a lot of damage on Surge. I think he wants to put it away now.
Unchained King perhaps going for a lariat, a super kick. He's got an arsenal.
Going for a very big knee left from the big man on Surge, and now Surge turns it around, spine buster right in the center of the ring. 1, 2.
This is it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, 2 count there, and Surge is in shock.
Brandon Day reaching very deep into the well there to pull that kick out. Very, very close to a 3 count.
Surge is shocked about what has happened, and he's not following up as fast as he should have.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably thinking to himself, like, what do I got to do? How do I put this guy away?
Here we go.
Brandon Day once again.
Oh, very smart by Day to use the momentum against him, and Day's about to fly. Oh my God!
Out they go!
I have never seen Day fly that fast, like a bird, a plane, a Superman of sorts as Brandon Day. That's how much he wants a shot at the Ronin Championship.
Holding both hands together. The injuries are mounting up as he tries desperately to get Surge back into the ring, the only place that a pin or submission can happen in this match.
Day slowly getting back in the ring, and maybe that was the opportunity Surge needed.
Hang on, I think Surge has something in his hand.
Oh, it looks like a chain, the Unchained King.
Oh, caught him in that power slam.
That might do it. Here we go. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness, so close to a 3-count. Referee reprimanding Erik Surge about the chain.
I mean, we saw Day come into the ring with that chain, and I don't know if Day had any implications of using that chain only other than for decoration. Wants to put it away here if he can lock in this submission hold. Got all of it. It seems like, oh!
Erik Surge pulls Brandon Day's head right into the top turnbuckle.
And I think Surge is about to put it away here. Oh!
Hang on, he catches his arm.
Very smart by Day.
Looks like he's trying to pull him down for an arm bar there, isolating that arm.
The technician style from Day, but not enough from sheer strength from Surge. Oh, look at that!
Hang on, right in the middle of the ring!
Like a bear trap. Day has locked it in.
And look at this, he's got the legs around the midsection. Erik Surge doing everything he can to try to roll. And no, hang on, the referee sees the chain grab, rips it away from him. Oh, no.
No, sorry. Not enough.
Oh, not a disqualification. Oh, hang on, there's some confusion here.
I think we're all confused about what's happening.
And hang on, the referee saying he thinks the chain was used. Brandon Day saying there's a tap.
Pin attempt, there we go.
No! Oh, and Erik Surge grabbing the ropes there.
The miscommunication and the confusion from everybody here. And Surge punched his ticket, the Samurai Slam.
And folks, just to give you an idea of what happened, Erik Surge had that chain. The referee for a moment thought that he had hit Brandon Day. Brandon Day said, no, he didn't hit me. I submitted him and he tapped. And so all of a sudden the referee didn't see that. Match back on. And Erik Surge gets the 1, 2, 3 with the assist of using that rope for the pin.
It's not pretty.
And look at Brandon Day screaming obscenities in the ring. He is not happy.
Brandon Surge sneaks one out on everybody here in Shogun, and now he has his eyes back on the Ronin Championship, and the Unchained King goes back to the drawing board of what he can do here in Shogun.
Huh?
As we continue here in Super Shogun, a man that has been an absolute terror on Shogun. JLC, I've done my research here. I know how dangerous, how much of a pain in the tuchus the Great Akuma has been to everybody here in Shogun.
Yeah, you know, the Great Akuma, he's such a difficult opponent because he is cunning. He is savage. He will do whatever it takes to win. He's got poison mist in his back pocket. He will use weapons. He will cheat. He does not seem to have a conscience or morals. He is like a demon whose sole objective is victory and punishment of his opponent.
In the Japanese culture, there is a being of interdimensional chaos known as the yokai, and as they take over a human in this realm, and one could argue that the Great Akuma is filled with said demons of the yokai here in Super Shogun.
Slowly removing that robe. The staff, the hat, all to add to the mystique.
The pomp and circumstance, the aura of the Great Akuma is very dangerous. And he is probably the main terror when it comes to Shogun. But you speak about Super Shogun, you talk about two forces here. You talk about the Great Akuma, who emulates everything that is, I guess, the bad side of Super Shogun. But you also speak about the good side, the man that people cheer for, the biggest hero of Super Shogun. And it's this man we're about to see.
And man, the frustration from Anthony Toatelli has been mounting for months as Akuma keeps slipping through his grip. And now, once again, he has him in the ring. Can he find a way, finally, to succeed?
Anthony Toatelli, the main character, so to speak, of Super Shogun, and he wants to take down the biggest villain of them all, and the Great Akuma. No titles on the line here. No, nothing at stake, just pride. And one could argue that's almost bigger, bolder than anything you could think of in the wrestling world.
Absolutely, and Anthony Toatelli, it's like he's just had one too many taken from him. He needs to get something back on the Great Akuma at this point. And if there's any man to do it, if there's a man big enough for the job, it is the Flow Samoan, Anthony Toatelli.
We'll go take it back to the ring for the formal introductions here. This very passionate matchup.
This is a non-title singles match scheduled for a 15-minute time. In the corner to my right, the Forbidden Warrior from the land of the rising sun. All fear the Great Akuma. And in the corner to my left, representing the Fitness from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 220 pounds and 6 feet tall, the Holy Samoan, Anthony Toatelli.
Anthony Toatelli, of course, so dangerous. Excellent striker. He knows how to use all of his limbs. Very limber, very fast. But man, his ground game, his submission game, terrifying. Great jiu-jitsu, great balance and prowess. He is such a difficult opponent to deal with.
When I saw the lineup for this event, there was many matches to get excited for, but this one in particular was something that I was very excited to see in person.
And it is officially underway. And these two staring each other down. I mean, the bad blood runs thick and deep between these two.
It is very hot and humid outside, but I think it just got a few degrees colder here than just that stare down just a moment ago. I have goosebumps on top of my goosebumps. It's one thing to watch Super Shogun from the comfort of your own home, but if you come here to the Dragon's Den, you definitely want to witness it in person as we see Toatelli and Akuma start things off.
Collar and elbow tie-up, seeing who is stronger, break even. Toatelli looking like he's still loosening up a little bit.
This crowd fully behind Toatelli, and Akuma's almost confused.
Yeah, like what are you looking around for, man? Look at the way you treat everybody here. And look at this, another collar and elbow tie-up.
Looks like Toatelli got a little bit of an advantage there, getting in the corner and waiting for the 5 count with a very clean break here. Ooh. And some mind games there from Toatelli. And Akuma not impressed. We continue here in Rockin' Wrestling, and of course our main event tonight, Ronin versus Samurai Champion. 2 swords are better than one, and somebody might be going home with both.
And look at this referee trying to get him off the ropes. Once again, they kind of come to a standstill. This time, Akuma kind of...
I'm not surprised there. Not even a clean break from Akuma there. As now he begins the attack, but Toatelli goes downstairs.
And folks, if you want to know the difference between these two, there it is. Toatelli goes for a clean break, and Akuma goes for the dirty break. And look at this, these two countering each other. They've been fighting each other so often.
It's one of those situations where you know your opponent oh so well. You need to figure out what to take them off their game, because if you even give your opponent an inch, your opponent's going to give them a mile for revenge.
And look at this, finally another clean break, and it's like the little respect between these two. It's difficult because they're both such good combatants.
I mean, in a perfect world, I think these two would be maybe a heck of a tag team, or we could see them in different matches and see maybe them as singles competitors as well. But right now, that tells you how well the landscape is here at Super Shogun on how much these men and women want to be a part of here.
You know, I think Toatelli might have the best footwork of any wrestler here at Shogun. So good with his feet, so precise. When he kicks, he knows exactly where to hit you.
As Toatelli taking it straight to Akuma and having everybody count along here for the Big 10 of clotheslines, and a huge shot there on Akuma.
And Akuma goes all the way to the bottom rope. He is in real danger here. Someone might be pulling up for a drive-by.
Got all of it.
And Akuma stumbling around the ring, rolling around, doesn't even seem to know where he's at, as Anthony Toatelli in firm control.
I think we're about to go 2 for 2 here. Picture it up.
Oh my goodness, right to the jaw.
Toatelli. Those powerful strikes you speak of, taking it straight to Akuma. You might have Akuma's number right there, but obviously we can't keep Akuma out of the conversation here.
Beautiful reversal. Toatelli going spine first, but hang on.
Oh, Akuma faked him out, and a rolling kick there, knocking Toatelli probably out here. As now Akuma's on the attack.
Going after the legs of Toatelli. He's such a smart, like I said, he's so smart. He always is thinking about how does he attack his opponents in the cleverest way. How does he disable them to the best of his abilities? And this is how he's going to do it. Oh no.
Oh, you're about to choke him out.
Oh my gosh. Those ring ropes. And you've been talking all night about how stiff those things are.
They are.
And his throat goes right into it.
Again, the damage to the throat, it slows down your breathing. It's hard to catch your breath. You can't follow up on anything because you're trying to, figure out how to get a couple of moments of air into yourself as Akuma now.
Hell, and then once you finally do breathe, it's like breathing in fire and glass.
Exactly, yeah. Now look at this.
Oh my goodness,
using
look at that.
Part of the tag rope on one of the turnbuckle pads.
And Akuma taking it all the way to just before that 5 count before releasing it. Referee really getting frustrated here.
Basically, he's getting as close to the line of fire as he can without getting burned, is now going downstairs.
Oh my gosh.
We talk about impressive footwork from Toatelli, but I think we're seeing some from Akuma as well.
Absolutely. Both these fighters are nimble. They're very...
Nimble's a good one.
Nimble's a great one.
Yeah. I think what I understand what you're picking up, what you're putting down, is both of these men knows how to use those unique strikes. It's not just a straight kick. It's how to use your hips, your knees, your legs, your shins to the ultimate advantage.
And look at his headbutts now. As Toatelli trying to fight his way out of the corner. Great Akuma continues to press the attack though.
Toatelli now trying to fight back. Wow! Snap! Slam there! And only a 2 count. Again, nothing is on the line here, just pride. And I know that Toatelli wants to get a win over Akuma. Wants to exile these demons.
Picking him back up, and hang on, Akuma, great job sweeping that leg, and once again goes to it.
Oh, getting very close to a disqualification there, but going in the inner thigh there into the quad muscles of
Once
Toatelli.
again attacking it.
It's very smart by Akuma. As much as we want to speak about the the terror Akuma has been on everybody on the Shogun Wrestling, you have to give him credit. He knows what he's doing inside of that ring. He's so violent and so meticulously violent in his attacks.
Look at this, riling the crowd up as Toatelli trying to fight back.
Toatelli now going once again, those powerful strikes of Toatelli. But I think he might be knocked silly, and again, Akuma going through the throat and limiting oxygen here. It's Akuma now taking Toatelli into the corner. Now see what he has in mind.
Look at this, just stomping him down. That's how Akuma works on you. He just wears you and wears you and wears you until you're paper thin, and then he beats you. Look at this Toatelli. Beautiful reversal there.
Toatelli, man. I'm very impressed with both of these gentlemen here tonight, and it's an honor to be here to see it in person, and Toatelli really is trying to get his shine on here at Ronin Wrestling.
Hang on, Akuma scouts at Toatelli coming back.
Ooh. Big enziguri there using the fancy footwork of Toatelli, but a choke once again for Akuma. Will take any shortcut necessary, and now draping Toatelli.
Oh my goodness!
Dumps him with that swinging neck breaker there, but Akuma, it may have taken Akuma out just a little bit because he can't really follow up. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness, Toatelli staying in there.
Akuma saying that it was 3, and now Akuma slowly getting up. I mean, he knows Toatelli so well, and he's gotten the upper hand in many of occasions. And I know Akuma wants a big win for his sake, for whatever his journey leads him here in Shogun.
And look at this crowd trying to rally behind Toatelli as he gains his feet. Or tries to. There we go. Great Akuma still pressing the attack. Toatelli coming back on pure cussedness at this point, I feel like.
Both men giving it all they got in the center of that ring, and another throat thrust there by Akuma.
Man, what a vicious, that knee.
Answers with a knee and a German suplex, dumping Akuma down.
Akuma, man, he's just so vicious. What kind of strategy is that? Attack a man's throat. And my God. Toatelli, it's like every breath must be agony for him right now.
I'm sure he wants to try to put this away, but Akuma is becoming more and more tougher the more and more he stays in this match. And Toatelli wants to turn it around, wants to finally get a victory over the great Akuma.
And he looks like he may be on the way.
If he can continue following up for those clotheslines there, reversal from Akuma. Oh! Toatelli's feeling it now.
And Toatelli, this may be the beginning of the end. Great Akuma, center of the ring.
Toatelli wants to pull around, and he's trying to get the Shogun crowd behind him as he is taking it to the dome of Akuma with a knee lift there. Turns it around from the DVD position.
Oh no, Akuma!
Oh! Elbow to the throat.
Oh my goodness, that could have been the end right there.
I mean, all the damage to the throat that could have signaled the end of this match. Both men trying to get up, and Akuma in control now, it seems, being the first one up. Here we go.
Oh, hang on, Toatelli. Oh!
X marks the spot there on that super kick.
1, 2. Oh my goodness.
I was ready.
Thank goodness the referee was in such keen position. That was as close as it gets.
I was ready to call Toatelli the victor here, but Toatelli is digging in deep. Wants to put an end to Akuma's reign of terror.
That was 3 chants ringing out across the arena. Toatelli coming in.
Uranage slam there.
Beautifully done. Toatelli now in trouble.
Akuma there, 1, 2.
Oh my God. Just when I thought a 3 count could not get any closer.
JLC was about to throw down his headset there in disbelief, and now Akuma's getting frustrated going against the referee, thinking that was 3.
And look at this. Hang on.
Uh-oh. I think he's setting something up.
And look at this, the crowd wise to his antics, but is Toatelli.
I think this could spell the end if Toatelli gets any shot of this.
Oh! Toatelli with a Superman punch.
Oh!
Breaker, the rest of that mist goes. This is it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
Akuma got frustrated, tried to go for the mist, and Toatelli answered it with a couple of knees to the jaw and the throat of Akuma, costing Akuma the match. Your winner, Anthony Toatelli.
And look at this, Anthony Toatelli standing tall as Akuma is helped backstage.
The landscape of Super Shogun Wrestling could change forever with our main event. Sword versus sword. Ronin champion versus Samurai champion. Your main event, Jacob Braun, Josh Morris. Minutes away here in Super Shogun.
Hello, good sir.
Well then.
Oh, what's wrong? No introduction?
No
introduction?
Ladies and gentlemen, who is listening in.
Hi, Erik Surge. Did not know you were coming.
Erik Surge, the #1 contender for the Ronin championship, is joining us on commentary.
What are you doing? Look, Jesse, what are you doing?
Hey, listen, I honestly just didn't know that you were coming to sit down with us. I'm very happy to have you.
You're a very intimidating individual. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that before, but you know.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
And here we go. Let me ask you this, since you are here on commentary with us, if you could pick a winner, do you have somebody in mind who you'd prefer?
Yeah, because let's be honest, I've already beaten Jacob Braun. You might remember. I kicked his ass last year at Samurai Slam. This punk ass is going to get it.
So you'd prefer to have a new opponent over somebody you know you can beat?
Of course. Josh Morris has been talking so much crap, because you want to know why? He's a keyboard warrior. That's what he is. He's like one of those social media influencers. He's not a technical, soundproof worker like myself. Look at me. I am $1 million.
Listen, while I appreciate everything you're saying, of the two of you, one has a championship and one, as of yet, does not.
Okay, let's cut that real quick. Josh Morris is
cut away his samurai sword.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Josh Morris is only a champion because I wasn't in the match. The last time I checked.
Well, I don't know if that's a fact or an opinion, but it can't be disputed that you were not in the match, and so.
Yeah. Hey, you should be holding that sword real good right now. You're a keyboard warrior right now, buddy.
Josh Morris, your Ronin champion, beat JJ Hughes back in April for that Ronin championship.
Oh, crybaby. You see what I'm talking about? No class. No class. He's the size of my leg. He looks like beef jerky. He looks like a Slim Jim. Come on, man.
Well, Surge, if it has it his way, he can snap him like in a Slim Jim. But as we see, the man that has been holding the top of the mountain here in Super Shogun is here.
Oh, man. The bastard. Jacob Braun. This guy, I mean, listen, Eric, after everything that happened with you and him and Anthony Toatelli, it's like this guy is just a totally different animal.
To be honest, he should be thanking me. I'm the reason why he is the most talked about guy here. It's the only reason why he is the man right now is because of me. I'm still waiting for my check.
Well, let me tell you, there's very few men as feared, and for good reason, is that man right there, a ring general, Jacob Braun.
I will agree with you on that. He is the top of the mountain for a reason. He's the big dog around here. Oh.
Sparks aside, two men are entering, both with championship swords in hand. One is going to be leaving here as both the Samurai and Ronin double champion. We send it back to Chase in the ring for our main event here at Rockin' Wrestling at Super Shogun.
Welcome to the Sword for Sword match, where each contender will be fighting to be dual title champion. This match is scheduled for a 20-minute time limit. In the corner to my right, your Super Shogun heavyweight champion, the Bastard, Brawn!
Maybe the most hated man in all of Super Shogun, but is the heavyweight champion for a reason.
At 186 centimeters tall, weighing in at 3,200 ounces of saucy sauce. He's your saucy samurai, your saucy shogun. He's your Ronin champion, Saucy Sauce
Saucy ounce.
I don't know how much of that is leveled in sauce, but the sauce is loose here as Morris, full of, well, sauce, piss and vinegar and sauce,
Yeah.
for sure.
And the sauce is gonna flow tonight, baby.
Yes.
He reminds me of a bag of milk.
Bag of milk.
He is.
They do that in
rather pale.
Canada, actually.
Actually, both people in there are pretty pale. Here we go. Match officially underway. Josh Morris, lots of joking around, showboating. You know, it's interesting because Jacob Braun used to act like that. Now a lot less, very much more business.
I mean, that's what happens when you become the likes and the head of the table, so to speak, here in Shogun, becoming the Samurai champ.
Of course, I'll give you a perfect example. Here's the reason. When you care about these disgusting low lifes that lives in West Branch, you do stuff with Josh Morris doing. You play with the crowd. You want to be the little engine that could. You want to be their hero. They don't give a damn about you. When Jacob Braun didn't care about the fans, what happened? He became a winner.
Hard to argue that, although he was our longest reigning Ronin champion when he did have the fans behind.
I'm sorry, you beat him again? I'm the only person here that has beaten him back-to-back times.
That is facts that cannot be disputed.
I
Look
mean,
at this, these two are they have not even locked arms or eyes or anything yet. These two are just jaw-jacking from across the ring.
I mean, a lot is at stake here. Both swords are on the line here, as now we're getting a little bit of a, well, I thought we were going to have a pose off, but both men kind of shaped the same.
And here we go.
Both, ready to showcase why they become the champions in the respective divisions here in Shogun.
Yeah. One of them measured in kilograms, one of them measured in ounces.
I hate that. Here's the question, though. Here's the biggest question, guys. Whoever wins, what's going to happen? Do they have 2 matches? Are they going to just have one big match? That's the question everybody wants to know.
That's above my pay grade, unfortunately, but we'll have to find out as, of course, August 30th, Samurai Slam coming up, and of course, Surge, your eye is on whomever is going to be winning this match, because you could be, in theory, going after both swords. Maybe you'll be fighting for everything. Double or nothing, so to speak.
I like that side.
And listen,
I like this guy. See, this is a good guy. Right? I like this guy.
I'll be on your side for a moment. Worst case scenario, even if you only win one title, if you beat them, that is a very quick way to say, hey, I want the other championship. I'd like to contend for it at least, and I just beat you, so I know I can.
Of course. We gotta look at this. I am probably the greatest Super Shogun Heavyweight Champion that this place has ever seen. Jacob Braun is getting that. He's the top of the guy right now. He's big dog.
Josh Morris in the back.
Oh, what's he going for?
Gets shrugged off.
And maybe some of that charisma, some of that sauce is getting inside of the head of Braun, maybe frustrating Braun.
And, you know, it's interesting because even though they kind of do have similar builds, they have very different styles. Josh Morris, fast, kind of explosive. Braun really likes to slow things down if he can.
I'll give you that. That was neat, like the kids like to say now. It was neat. It wouldn't work for.
That was super.
I mean, it wouldn't work for somebody like myself.
No, you're a massive individual.
Josh Morris comes jumping off the ring apron.
You're a joke. You are a joke.
As Morris now in control here. And again, it is 20 count on the floor. So they're definitely going to be taking their time out here as we have now reached a 7 count now in this double sword title match.
Double swords and double chops from Josh Morris, who breaks the 20 count.
Very smart from Morris behind all of the everything. And I think we're going,
oh, you got a problem?
Hello.
Hey, you got a problem right now?
Yes, I've noticed.
You are a joke. You're a joke of a human being.
I mean, at least that's nice for him to introduce me to.
There we go. Wait, no, stop that.
I mean,
the showboating may have just cost Josh Morris as he goes shoulder first into that post. Seems like he was really shaking his arm there, trying to get some feeling back into it.
An attempt was made, but Braun, is continuing the assault and tries to get something up on Morris, but Morris maybe too quick for him.
Oh, man.
Gotta give it to Morris as much as, you know, the showboating is becoming the ire of my partner here to the right of Erik Surge. It's still being kind of effective here in these moments. One,
beautiful back elbow leads to a 2 count. Not particularly close. Jacob Braun still got a lot of fight in him.
See, what is going on? You guys are cheering for Saucy? Oh, my goodness.
They like the sauce.
Look,
Jacob Braun hanging on.
Look, they wouldn't know what's good if it literally bit them in the ass. These people don't know what real good work is. Saucy? Really? I mean...
Hey, look, the people like what the people like, and believe it or not, they're the ones who get you your paycheck. If they didn't come to watch...
I agree, and I respect that, but here's the thing, though. These people are fickle. Look at them. They cheer one thing, they boo the next. Make up your mind.
You know,
the heart wants what the heart wants, guys.
You know,
man, that is well outplayed, really.
And look at this, Jacob Braun has Morris in the corner, just lariats.
And Braun showing that Braun strength here against the saucy one of Morris.
Yeah, they don't call him the high striker for nothing.
Yeah, or is it the carnival? Oh no, he doesn't say that. It's beefy boy.
The beefy boy.
He is a beefy boy.
He is a beefy boy.
Oh, double chops.
Now that's a clapback right there.
Absolutely.
I mean, with all the shenanigans that happened inside of the ring the last couple of minutes, I think Braun is now giving him the just desserts.
Oh, eye poke there. And listen, Erik, you know, we were just watching your match, calling it over here. Obviously, you know, it was a little bit difficult from the angle here, but it kind of looked like you were using the ropes on that 3 count earlier.
Look, I'm an honest man. I would never do something like
I didn't want to accuse you. I'm just saying that's what he looked like.
Of course not. Because you know what happens when people accuse me? They get hurt. If you want to get hurt?
I do not
There
want
we go.
to get hurt.
I just got here.
wasn't
Don't get hurt. I
accusing.
just got here, man.
Yeah, well,
We will lose a commentator right now. I will put you in a box right now.
listen, I think it's great that you won. You were the victor today. It's very exciting.
Good man. Good man.
And look at this Jacob Braun. He still does have some showboating in him. He's just a lot more serious.
It's not showboating. Look, he's just warming back up real quick. It gets cold out there.
And Morris fighting his way back in.
Morris now on the attack against the likes of Braun, but Braun moving it around a reversal, and yeah, as he's continuing the reign of terror that has been the Samurai Championship since winning it.
And look at this. He's just so
smooth.
agile. Oh, wow. Running neck breaker there by Morris.
Morris, and I think, and here's the key about someone like Morris. He's just throwing it all out there, whether he is hated, whether he's booed, whether he's being embarrassed, whether he's being quote-unquote cringy. It doesn't matter. He throws it all out there, and sometimes it sticks.
Both men trying to make their feet.
Him doing that is a terrible idea because you want to know what happens when you throw your body out there for these people to get hurt. You got to be smart. Why would you want to throw your body out there for what? For what? An opportunity to be great? I'm sorry, I don't do that, and I'm great.
Oh my goodness, beautifully done.
That's it.
Huge pin.
That's it.
Man, he had Morris stacked on top of himself. Very difficult to kick out from that position.
Could you imagine if Braun became the double champion tonight?
Oh my goodness, it's already insufferable enough, frankly, when he has one title.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I think Jacob Braun can great representation. See, I can't even talk right now.
Representation of what Super
Here we
Shogun
go,
has
going for a
become.
ride, spin-in time. But listen, they call him the Bastard, okay? That's what kind of person he is.
Hey, man,
Or what kind of person he's become.
There's nothing wrong about being called the bastard. Look, he's doing bastardly things right now.
I mean,
Oh
the
my
airplane
goodness.
spin and showing the strength and determination and the focus to keep it on for so long, but this is what happens with a move like that.
Everybody don't even know where they're at. Hang on, roll up. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, Josh Morris almost snuck away with the biggest prize in Shogun.
And the biggest headache would be for Erik Surge here if Morris became double champion.
Don't we don't even speak that in consideration right now. What are you doing?
There's a lot of ifs. Jacob Braun pulling Morris to his feet, only to batter his head against the turnbuckle.
Braun trying to get his focus now after that long airplane spin, and now just raining down fists on Morris.
Referee trying to get control, get him down there. Ooh.
I didn't hear that. He should do it again.
He might be taking requests right now.
Corner to corner.
Oh,
Morris scouts it.
Once again, Morris throwing everything into the wind, and once again, it worked.
What a springboard drop kick. That was nuts.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? No, it wasn't. No.
It was
Stop
nuts.
it. Stop it.
Normally you get like a springboard elbow. The fact that he jumped off but went backwards is wild.
He threw his whole body into the wind, and it landed. And you may not understand it, but it was still effective. It's only weird if it didn't work.
Get your ass up, Braun.
As Braun goes on the attack once again, and Morris now showcasing and
Hang on, we're going to count it up.
Referee, you going to do your job right now?
glad the Shogun fans know how to count to 10 as now Morris now goes floating around. Oh, and a backbreaker there holds on. Very interesting by Morris.
Wow, beautiful.
Oh. As now Morris is on the attack now and has the advantage here.
What's going on?
You know, I gotta be honest, earlier it sounded like you wanted Morris to win. Now it seems like you're frustrated that he might.
I don't want Josh Morris to win.
I asked you who you'd rather face.
I mean, Morris taking some time out of the match to tell us we're number one. This is it. Oh my goodness.
Jacob Braun somehow.
I mean, if the Saucy One becomes double Samurai champion, it could be a wild world. We are here leading into Samurai Slam on August 30th.
Morris going all the way to the top. Braun in the center of the ring. Oh!
The pool was empty there as now Braun gets him downstairs and sets him up.
Oh, no, this is it. This is it. One, two. Oh, Morris.
Very smart by Morris, knowing where he was and grabbing the rope for a rope break.
That's BS. That's BS.
How is that BS? That's exactly what he
I'm
did.
sorry, I didn't see it, so it should be 1, 2, 3.
And listen, as frustrated as you are, you can tell Jacob Braun is doubly so. He thought the victory was his. Here we go, Braun Voyage, perhaps? Oh, no. Morris sneaking out the back door!
1, 2.
Oh, my goodness, that was so close. Oh! And hang on!
Well, it seems like Surge is making himself known in this match.
Erik Surge can't take the fact that Morris could win. No! No! Josh Morris on the verge of becoming double champ here. Spoiled.
I can't say I'm surprised at Erik Surge's actions.
His anger was palpable here at the commentary table. And now look at this, Jacob Braun making his way to his feet. Probably grateful that he did not just lose his katana. And folks, this match is long over.
Oh,
Italian here.
Coming to the
Oh! And look at this, Jacob Braun wants none of it. Gets out of the ring as quick as he can.
Well, the landscape is definitely going to be interesting as we lead up to August 30th Samurai Slam. Surge is going to be taking on the Saucy One, Josh Morris, for the Ronin Championship. And we may have seen the next challenger for the Samurai Championship.
Look at this toe and tally. Braun staring each other down. Now the Toatelli is firmly dealt with Akuma. Could he be setting his sights to the top of the mountain?
It has been a heck of a night here at Super Shogun. It's been an honor to be here.
Oh man, it is incredible to have a brand new broadcasting partner. Everyone here at Super Shogun Wrestling, at Dragon's Den Productions. I, of course, am JLC.
I am Peapod, and you are you, and we will see you August 30th for Samurai Slam.
Have a great night.
Ronin at the champion versus champion tonight. What was that about?
Well, oh, now you guys want to ask? Josh Moore's been talking so much crap for the last 2.5 months, and now you guys care? Look, he deserved everything that happened. And at Samurai Slam, I'm taking what means the most to him, and that's that Ronin championship. His career is over. It's a joke anyway.
Hey,
look at it. What do you
forgot your receipt, you big dumb.
Stop. This has got to stop. You guys stop. All right? You, enough. You went and you cost him his match tonight. He was going to win and you cost him. So while you were messing around, jerking yourself off, I went ahead and called OVW. And guess what they said? They said that, yes, Surge is the OVW champion. And I said, okay, then how about for Samurai Slam, he defends it against the Saucy One.
But not all that. It also is for the Ronin Championship. That's right. For the first time ever at Samurai Slam, the OVW champion will take on the Ronin champion. And a winner, take all.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be a star so damn bad? You got yourself. I'm gonna kick that ass too.
Yeah, taste that blood
You
while
gotta
you
hold
can.
yourself
Taste that blood while you can. You can
Go
taste some
clean
more
up.
at Samurai Slam. Stop! Off me.
Super Shogun! It's your Ronin champion, Saucy Josh Morris, the Saucy Samurai, Saucy Shogun, Saucy Ronin! It's been less than a week since the last show, and since Erik Surge screwed me out of the Samurai Championship in that sword for sword match. And Mr. Surge, welcome to the chat room. You proved exactly what I've been saying about you for the last 2.5 months is completely true, because your ego is fragile, like a broken leaf at the end of autumn, dog. So let's get the points out of the way. You attacked me when I was this close from defeating Jacob Brawn for the Samurai Championship. Dude, let me break this down for you why you're such a moron, alright? I, the Ronin champion, the championship you already won the #1 contendership for earlier in the night, was about to become a double champion. Don't you, in your itty-bitty brain, even remotely think that it would be a good idea to maybe let me win that title so that you could also challenge for the title that you never lost even though you 100% did? You literally have rocks up there, Surge. At Samurai Slam, it will be Surge versus S.O.S for the Ronin Championship, but it's way better than that. Because thanks to Benjamin Brody, who still owes me a raise, this was cool, but you still owe me a raise, Brody, I will be challenging for the OVW United States Championship at the same time. It will be title for title Ronin Championship against the OVW US Championship. Now this is history in the making, because not only is a championship from the outside being defended inside the Super Shogun Dojo, but it's the OVW United States Championship. That's a big deal. Plus, I think this is the only time in OVW history that one of their titles has been defended against a freaking sword katana. So, Saucy Josh is the real history maker here, Surge. You're gonna find that out, and don't worry, I'll have a few more messages for Samurai Slam. It's over a month away, August 30th. But in the meantime, I just want to leave you with one lasting image. Something that I've looked at many times since Saturday. It's made me feel better. Hope it does for you too. Peace.
Hey, Surge! You forgot your receipt, you big dumb.
Oh, good, because I have to pee so bad.